Okay, we're going to start. Speaking of energy and focus, we're going to focus on the soles of the feet. Feel roots connecting us to the earth here. Start to sense your balance. All four corners of the feet are evenly pressing into the mat. Now lift your toes, spread them out, and bring them back down so that they're actually in contact with the mat. They're not just floating up in space. Hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and turn your palms forward. Opening the heart for some nice deep breaths. So we're going to smooth out the breath here. And then start inhaling energy through your roots, right? You're connected to the earth. So take your inhales through the soles of the feet up to your midline here. And then from here, exhale out through the crown of your head. Then inhale from the crown of your head to your midline and exhale through the soles of your feet. So earth and sky breath, okay? Just take one smooth breath here and we'll begin. Inhale, earth, soles of the feet. Exhale, sky, crown of the head. Inhale, sky. Exhale, earth. Think about the energy coming in as you inhale and anything that does not serve your practice exiting as you exhale. Inhale, earth. Exhale, sky. Inhale, sky. Exhale, earth. Inhale, earth. Exhale, sky. Inhale, sky. Exhale, earth. Now, nice and slow on your own. One round of that is inhale, earth, and keep going. And when you're done, just let your breath return to its normal pace and sense the energy flowing through you. You've just cleared out a lot of space for energy to come in, space for your practice. Bring your hands to your heart and set an intention for your practice today. Now inhale, fingertips up toward the sky. Turn your palms out and exhale. Take your feet wider than hip width distance and let's get those bodies moving. All right. So in today's spinal sequence, we're going to start with cats and cows, and we're going to be doing some bicep curls and tricep press back, strengthening the arms as we do our cats and cows. So take your arms forward like this, gentle fists, slight bend in the elbows. And as you round forward, draw your uh, hands to your shoulders, feel those biceps round into cat, and then as you open into your cow, press back through those arms, feel those biceps, round into cat. Those were your triceps, by the way. Biceps here, open cow, triceps. Is this making sense? Let's keep going. Curl into cow, into cat, open into cow. Jeez, it must be Monday morning. All right, curl into cat, open, cow. Getting the biceps, getting the triceps, getting the biceps, getting the triceps. One last time. Curl and open. Now keep your arms back here. Clasp your hands behind you and open your heart without throwing the head back. Just open the heart toward the sky. Now release and change your clasp by one finger and rolling the arms toward each other. Heart shines up toward the sky, opening the heart. Now release the hands, arms overhead, and we're going to pull down and back with the elbows and up. We're strengthening the back here. Down and back. Lat pulls down. Down and back. Down and back. Down and back. One more, down and back. Now take your arms up and let everything just melt gently forward and shake things around. Release and release. Whew. Especially those arms. You've been giving them a little extra work here. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we just used the arms quite a bit. So for our tilting, we're just going to go ahead and take the feet hip width distance apart and let the hands be down by our side. Okay, so keeping the shoulders stacked, the feet grounded, we're going to tilt to the left and up and right and up. And just work this, see how far you go each time. Notice where your hand is landing each time, but keeping the shoulders, definitely keeping the shoulders stacked here. So we started to the left. So the next time you go to the left, stay here. Now pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up and tilt back to the left. See where you go. Shoulders are still stacked. Come up. Tilt right. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up and sweep down to the right and up and shake it out. Let's just see where that tilt goes now. Interlace your fingers, press them overhead with your palms facing up. Keep your elbows bent if your shoulders prefer that. It's not about the long arms here, it's about the tilt. We're going to keep the right foot grounded and tilt to the left. Where is it going? And come up, keep the left foot grounded and tilt to the right. And come up. Now switch that clasp by one. And this time we'll just start to the right, just for grins. Tilt right. And up and tilt left. Shoulders are stacked the whole time. Feet are engaged. Inhale, exhale, release, and shake out those arms. Whew. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to be doing curtsy lunges for our twisting. So give yourself space. You may need to change your orientation on your mat, right? We're going to take the right foot behind, right arm in front, left foot behind, left arm in front. We're twisting toward the left, twisting toward the right. And then as you go through this, you may decide to take wider steps. You may decide to start reaching down. And now we're going to start reaching up. Nice little twist here. All right, so here comes the balance part. The next time your right leg is behind your left and your right arm is up, stay here. Take your right wrist in your left hand and tilt to the left. And then sweep across, left leg behind, left arm up, tilt right. And come center, shake everything out. Whew, let's move those legs a lot so the knees and hips are waking up. Okay, we're going to be coming down and we're going to be using our blocks with our core work, okay? And we might even add a few tricep dips to this as long as we have our blocks. So let's go ahead and have the block handy. Find mountain pose at the top of your mat. A few breaths. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down and step back to down dog. Okay, we're going to take our first down dog of this practice. Who knows, you might have done 85 down dogs already this morning if you were up early. Inhale and exhale, and let's bend one knee and then the other. But this is our first one together this morning. All right, press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. Let's try and get the knees to the mat at the same time. Control, 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 knees. Sit off to the side and find a nice balanced seated mountain pose. Okay, so our balance when we're sitting like this is in the sits bones as well as the heels. Sit up nice and tall. And turn your palms out. Let's draw energy up from the earth. Inhale. Capture it between your palms and bring it to your heart to feed your intention. And shake things out. Alrighty. Grab your block. We're going to hold it long ways between the arms, between the hands. Knees are bent, feet are on the mat, arms are up. So I did mention maybe we'll do some triceps dips. Let's work on that right now. Roll your elbows toward each other. Your arms are straight up. Now your upper arms are going to stay where they are as you just bend from the elbows and tap that block to your forehead and up. So if you were doing this with a barbell, they would be called skull crushers. You can see why, right? Tap and up. Now, if you're not feeling it in your triceps, make sure you're rolling your elbows together, keeping your upper arms nice and steady, and just really focus on those triceps. And we'll do one more and bring the block down, shake those arms out. Okay. Alrighty, let's get to the core. Remember, when we're pressing up, we're looking up. So we're always looking up to the sky. We're not looking forward. Okay. So arms are straight up. Now, keep those feet grounded, hips grounded, and press. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. And press up. Release. We're adding on. Press up. Release. Arms behind. Arms up. Press up. Release. Arms behind. So try and smooth it out. Press up as your arms come up. Release back as you come down. Press and release. Press and release. Now the next time you press up, hold and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms back. Now we're heading for the knees. Okay, we still want to keep the head in line with the back. We do not want to be like dropping the chin. Okay, so arms up and toward the knees. Press up, down, arms back. Press up, down, arms back. Press up toward the knees and back. Press up toward the knees and back. Knees and back. Knees and back. Now press up, hold, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and take it back. All right. So some of you are not feeling very challenged with these moves, right? Let's rest the block. Good idea, Diane. Diane's like, I'm going to bring the block to my belly and give my shoulders a rest. And maybe even rock side to side. See, that's the benefit of doing a group practice. We can feed off each other's great ideas. All right, so let's see if we can challenge ourselves with the lower abs here. Just rest that block on your belly. Take your legs straight up, okay? And we're going to actually put the block off to the side and put your arms down by your side, okay? And we're just going to press the feet toward the sky. Press the feet toward the sky. Now point the toes and press up. Flex as you come down. Point up. Flex down. Point up. Flex down. Point up. Flex down. Point up. Flex down. Guess what? We're going to pulse. Take it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and take it down. Hug your knees in and rock side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right, going obliques now. Grab your block again. Knees are bent. Arms are up. We're going to roll up. Take the hands to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Now, whenever you're ready, start adding a leg. Straighten the opposite leg. Going side to side, side to side, side to side, and side to side. Right, left. We started to the right, so the next time you go left, you'll be even. Bring it in, rest that block, inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to do that again. This time, option, take the legs straight. Let's just practice with the legs straight before we start adding the leg drop. Okay, roll up and it's right, left, right, left, come center, release. Now, if legs straight isn't good for you, feel free to bend your knees. And if you really need a different alternative, just bring your feet down. Okay, all right, so here we go. Legs straight if that works for you. Up and to the right, drop left. Up and to the left, drop your right leg. Well, what I don't really mean drop, I mean control your legs as they go up and down. We don't just fling our bodies around in space. We control. Oh, this is so much fun. We're going right and left. We started to the right. So the next time you're on the right, just hold here. And let's scissor the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs up. Take both hands over to the left. And let's scissor the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up. Bring your knees in. Bring your feet to the mat. Put your block off to the side, and let's call that our core work for this morning's practice. Of course, we'll be using the core through the rest of our practice, as you know. Let's extend the arms and legs. Inhale, now point your toes so you get some nice stretch in your front hip flexor. Reach the arms behind. And now just bring everything back. Whew. Wiggle around side to side. Rock those knees. We're going to get ready for our morning water wheel. All right. So our feet are in position. Remember, the stationary leg has energy. The stationary foot stays grounded. Right knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in, point up, flex down. And 3. And 4. And keep going. And the next time your right knee is in, hold it in. Reversing the water wheel. Flex your right foot, flex out, point up, knee in and out, up and in. And the next time your right knee is in, hold it in. Make sure there's lots of energy in your left leg and foot. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. Extend your left arm out from the shoulder. And without letting the left hip come up, let your right leg come out to the right and back to center. All right, now come back to center. Extend your left leg, whatever amount it's willing to. Take your left hand outside of your right leg. Extend your right arm. We're going to take that right knee just past the belly button, focusing on the IT band, this outer hip area on the right. Now go ahead and let your right hip come up, right shoulder stays grounded. Take your knee over to the left, gaze past your right fingertips. Nice little twist here. Also notice the opening in the front of your right shoulder. And then as you bring yourself back to center, take your right ankle across your left thigh, flex your right foot. Bring your legs in. Option, hold on to the shin. Other option, hands by your side. We're going to take the legs forward and back. All right, now start taking the legs side to side. If you're not holding on to your shin, extend your arms out from your shoulders as you take your legs side to side. It'll help with your stability. Now come back to center and make some circles with the legs. Pause and circle the other direction. And bring it in. Now, everybody hold on to your shin. You're still in your figure 4. Take your left leg up and point and flex that foot, working the ankle. Circle one direction and the other. Cross tightly at the thighs. Hold on wherever you can and take those legs in a circle. We're really, really, really working those hips this morning. Circle the other way. Now come center, release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Open and close those knees. Getting ready on the left, hands down by your side. Energy in the right leg, right foot is grounded. Water wheel left, knee in, point up, flex down. In and up and down. And the next time your knee is in, hold it in. Reverse the water wheel. Flex your foot. Flex out, point up, knee in. Out, up, and in. Right side is staying nice and grounded. And the next time your left knee is in, hold it in. Hold on to your shin or your shin or your hamstring. Extend your right arm out from your shoulder and keeping the hips nice and steady. Let that left leg come out to the left and back to center. Now the next time you're at center, hold there. Extend your right leg any amount. Take your right hand outside your left leg. Extend your left arm. Draw that left knee just past the belly button. Now let your left hip come up as that left leg comes over to the right. Left shoulder still grounded. Gaze past your left fingertips. As you come back through center, take your left ankle across your right thigh. Hands down by your side, draw your legs in or hold on to your shin. Take the legs forward and back. All right, now if you're not holding on to your shin, extend your arms out from your shoulders. Take the legs side to side. Okay, coming back to center, holding on to the shin, staying in that figure four, point and flex the right foot. Circle one direction and the other. All right, now cross tightly at the thighs and make some nice circles. Circle the other direction. Okay, come back to center, release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat, butterfly your knees. Okay, we're going to be rolling onto the belly and we're going to be doing a forearm plank. All right, so it's not hands and knees, it's going to be a forearm plank. Elbows under your shoulders. And to start with, we've got the forearms in contact with the mat, right? Fingers forward. And we start as though we were doing, and we actually are doing, a Sphinx pose, right? So we've got the heart forward, toes pointed behind, heart is lifted. Now tuck your toes and start to lift from here. Keep your heart where it is. Start to lift your belly and then your legs. Now bring your knees down, belly down, heart forward. Reverse again. We'll keep the knees. You can leave them out. Look forward, Sphinx. Start to lift belly. We're coming into the plank. You can keep your knees down here and then raise them. Forearm plank. Reverse knees, belly, heart. Is that making sense? Raise a leg and give me a little wiggle if this is making sense. Okay. Lift into the forearm plank and then roll down. Up and find a child's pose. So your hips are nice and open here. Your spine needs some length. So for this child's pose, I'll recommend that you keep your arms forward, but always support your forehead. So if you need your hands to support your forehead, do that. Now, thinking balance and length in the spine, start to work your way to a downward facing dog. Pressing the heels toward the mat. The ears are right in between the upper arms. Head is not looking forward, not dropping down. And then find any journey that's right for you this morning to bring your feet to your hands. When you get there with the knees slightly bent, forearms to the thighs, palms pressed together at heart, press through the feet, lift up. Inhale, fingertips up, and as you exhale, step together, mountain pose. And breathe. All right, let's shake things out and getting with our sun salutation. Okay, so we're just going to do a very basic sun salutation with some leg circles in our downward facing dog. So let's come to the top of the mat here. Find mountain pose, get grounded. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down, lunge back on the right. And find a plank. All right, so if your knees are up in your plank, roll to the tips of your toes and chaturanga down. If your knees are already down, then just chaturanga. Here we go. All right, nice little cobra here. Shine your heart forward. And release. Okay, we're going to add on to that cobra a little bit. Extend the arms by the ears. Lift up. Try and keep your upper arms by your ears so you're lifting the head and the arms as one piece. And then elbows toward your waist. Arms back by the ears. And release. Down dog. Long spine. Find your balance. 4 points of balance in your down dog. Take your right leg up to hip height. Small circles. Same direction. Make those circles a little larger. Pause. Small circles the other way. And make those circles a little larger. Pause. Take a big step forward, whatever big is for you right now. And then find your way to the top of your mat. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Okay, moving on, inhale. Arms up, exhale, swan dive. Half lift. Fingertips down, lunge back left. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra, lift in your cobra, see where it goes, release. Arms long. Let's call this Superman Cobra for fun, right? Okay, bring it up, elbows back. Arms forward and down. One more time, bring it up, elbows back. Arms forward and down. All right, hands under the shoulders, down dog. Find 4 points of balance. Take your left leg hip height. Find 3 points of balance. Circle that left leg. Make those circles a little larger. Pause, circle the other direction. And larger. And take whatever step is there for you right now. Feet to the hands. Half lift. Now let's forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release, shake it out. All right, so we're going to step wide now for a little triangle series. Right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle, arms out from the shoulders. We reach and release, reach and release, reach and release. Now reach, reach, reach. Right hand down, left hand could be on your hip or up. Triangle, shoulders are stacked. Gaze toward your right foot, toward the center of your space. Find your right fingertips. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little soft bend in that right knee. Follow those left fingertips around and come into pyramid pose, head to knee. Think lengthening of the spine. Remember we were doing those cobras, so now we're counterposing with a lengthening of the spine. Whether that puts your hands on your thighs, on your shin, or your mat. Think lengthen the spine. And then float your way back up to triangle. Now your right leg is straight. Arms up. Hands to the hips. All 10 toes are forward. We're thinking lengthen the spine. Again, put your index fingers in your hip creases. Fold right over those index fingers here. Bring your hands to your heart. Press your hands forward as you lengthen your spine. You might be more elevated. You might be halfway. Okay? And if you want to go lower, bring your hands down to the mat or your legs. Bring your hands back together. Hands by the ears, come up and up. And release. Give those legs a break, shake them out. All right, we'll do the same thing to the other side. Legs are wide, left toes forward, right toes in at an angle. Getting ready for triangle. Arms out, reach and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. Now reach, reach, reach. Left hand down, right arm either to your hip or up, right? Be kind to your shoulders always. Gaze towards your left toes, center of your space. Find your right fingertips. Put a little bend in your left knee. Follow your right hand around. Find the head to knee position that's right for you right now on this side. Hands to the thigh, shin, mat. Now float back up into triangle. And come up. Hands to the hips. This time we'll turn the toes out, bend the knees, fold forward, and really ragdoll things out. Just release. Find every way you can, whether you're high or low. Think about releasing the spine, moving those legs. How are the shoulders? Maybe the hands and neck. And slowly start to make your way back up. Nice and slow so you don't get dizzy. And then get those legs back close toward each other. Find your equal standing here. Feeling those feet grounded, all four corners, toes grounded. Yep. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. And let's shake things out. All right. So go ahead and scan your body from head to toe. See if there's any final movements that your body is asking for, and anything that you might want to have with you when you come down to the earth. Could be an eye pillow, it could be bolster for under your knees, whatever you want to have. And we'll meet at the top of the mat here. We'll do a final vinyasa together on our way down. So we've got the feet hip width distance apart here. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down, and step back to plank. Remember, knees up or knee down plank, chaturanga. And let's do a nice Superman cobra. So arms by the ears, lift elbows to waist, and release. Find down dog. Now take your big toes to touch, knees to one side, hips to the other. Do some releasing here. Come back to center, knees to the mat. Try and get them there at the same time. Sit off to the side. Find a nice, balanced, seated mountain pose, right? Sit bones and heels even on the earth. Palms out, gather energy, inhale. Capture it, bring it to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so from here, we're going to do some spinal release in our seated mountain pose. So the feet are flexed, and remember those hip creases? We're going to fold forward from the hip creases and just draw those prayer hands toward your toes. Draw the hands back to the heart and sit up. We're going to draw the arms forward now as we fold forward. And up. All right, now bring the arms up. Separate the hands. Inhale and exhale. Bring it down. So if you have somehow found your toes right now, feel free to wrap your peace sign fingers around your toes and interlock your thumbs. Otherwise, feel free to have your hands anywhere that they belong. We want to be long spine, not rounded. Breathe, keep your gaze past your toes. Release, arms up, whew. Hands down by your side. Shake things out. Inhale and exhale. So our next series is going to be it's actually a detoxifying type of forward fold. It also has a nice, really nice spinal massage. So bend your knees. Let's roll down. Draw your knees in. Hold on under your knees here. So we're holding on to the thighs. And we're going to rock, 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 and roll up into a gentle forward fold. Take it down, knees bend, rock, 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 roll up. And last time, rock, 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 roll up and hold. Just nice and gentle in this forward fold. See the points in your mind. Feel where you feel the releasing here. And then slowly roll down. Bend the knees. Arms by your side. And let those knees wave open and closed here. All right. Shake things out. We're going to move into some windshield wipers here. So take your feet mat width distance apart. Extend your arms out from your shoulders. Knees gently to the right, gaze left, knees left, gaze right. Now notice as you do this that you're getting a nice opening in your front hip flexor. So as you take your knees to the left, what's happening in your right hip flexor? Can you feel it? As you take your knees to the right, what's your left hip flexor doing? And just keep going side to side. Now, the next time you have your knees over to the right, hold here. And you can just stay like this, or you can take your right foot and put it on your left thigh and get a little deeper into this twist. Now release, take both knees to the left, stay here gazing right, or take your left foot on your right thigh and see if that feels good to you. If it doesn't, then just come out of it. And release. All right, let's bring those feet hip width distance apart. Bring those arms down. Give them a nice little rest here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, stretch everything long. Arms up, legs up. Inhale, exhale. Both knees in. Hold on under the knees. Let the knees come away from your body and rock side to side. All right, come back to center. Extend arms and legs. Inhale. Exhale, find your happy baby. And rock side to side. And it might feel interesting to you as you rock to the right, extend that right leg a little. As you rock to the left, extend that left leg a little, if you want to play with that. And then when you're done, come back to center. Release the feet down, arms by your side. We're going to stay here with the spine in neutral for a moment. Take the right leg up and point and flex that foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Switch left foot up, point and flex. Circle, circle the other way. Both feet down, gently butterfly those knees. Now stretch long, inhale. Exhale, draw your knees in and plant your hands on your knees. We're going to make circles from here, keeping the hands on the knees. Press the knees away, to the right, in, and to the left. Away, to the right, in, and to the left. Circling around, feeling the spine, getting a circular massage here. And now pause and press away to the left, in and to the right, circling in the other direction. And the next time the knees are in, hold them in. Now release everything. Legs long, arms long. Inhale. Exhale. Take hold of your hamstrings again. Bend your knees and roll your forehead up towards your head, towards your knees, your forehead towards your knees. And then release feet down, arms by your side, knees gently open and close. Bend your elbows and work those fingers. Then rotate your wrists one direction and the other. Bring your hands down, scanning your body from head to toe, taking any final moves that your body wants to make and finding your alignment for final relaxation for this practice. And once you're there, take a nice inhale through the nose. Slowly exhale, release your body onto the earth. Just be in final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. And on your next inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw your knees in. Find your way over to a side. And come on up. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.